Nasus. Nasus is a tough matchup. People will pick Nasus because they think that Mundo is not very oppressive in lane, and if Nasus can farm for free during lane, then it's going to be very strong in the late game. And Mundo can't really kill him, is the problem. So basically I'm going to play the best I can and try and stop him from getting as much farm as possible. But it's going to be tough. We'll see. They do have a lot of magic damage. Should be good. I always start Doran's shield. I don't really ever try to go damage Mundo. It's mostly always tank. You can, but you gotta be very, very good to make it work. Hey, thanks for joining the stream. Say something in chat if I know who you are. I put you on a Discord. I put my link on a Discord, I think. We're playing some Dr. Mundo in the top lane, baby. As always. Wow, that was an awful ward. I basically just gotta ensure that Nasus can't kill me. If he can kill me once, then I'm gonna be in big trouble because he's gonna be very far ahead with the amount of minions he'll be able to get off of that one advantage. So I'm just gonna play super far back. Ooh, I have my finger on the wrong key there. Oh no! Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and slow push this. I've already got a slow push building. Probably put one more wave onto it. I would say Nasus struggles to farm under tower. I assume that's the case because his Q at low levels is probably a pretty long cooldown. So I'm just gonna back and get a ruby crystal here. Rushing Bambies is always good. It gives you a lot of wave control. Yeah, look at that. He's missing a lot of stacks and also just missing a lot of minions. Ooh, it's unfortunate. Let's see if we can get out of there. Alright. Well, he used flash. Unfortunate, but at least he didn't die. I like this pool party skin. It's hilarious. Okay, and now it's pushing back. I'll just let it push slowly. You know, in the Mundo subreddit, a lot of people swear by anathemas first. I tested it for a while. Probably a few months. Personally, I think it's strong versus your laner, but it really delays your power spikes. Okay, got a pretty good trade. And power spikes being your mythic item, your second item. Okay, he's hard pushing this. I should have tried to gain wave control earlier. Okay, got it. So no, I personally don't like Anathema's rush. It's good into certain matchups, that is champions Mundo loses against. That's basically it. So people like I don't know, people he loses against but he can still fight against, I guess. Or maybe if you just want to stop the bleeding, like you're against Darius and he's already gotten a kill on you. But I would say just skip the Anathemas, go your mythic, which would be Sunfire or Frostfire. Or Frostborn, rather. Is it Frostfire? Is that what it's called? Okay, it's a pretty good slow push. Got another wave coming. I'll hard push this one now and hope I don't die. I'll push it with the help. It's all good. I'll just push the wave here. I think I can get away. Oh, sad. Well, the wave got pushed anyway. And he did have to use all of his sums. Really wish I hadn't blown Flash in the first few seconds of the game. Unlucky. But now I've got my Flash, he's got no sums. Rip. This is pushing to me, I'm gonna let it. This is the basics of wave control in the top lane. When a wave gets pushed into a tower, it will slowly begin to push the other direction. Because if you look, his wave has got more minions than mine, which means they're going to damage mine more, which means they're going to push towards me. And if I can kind of slow down the wave here, which I might not, he might not let me get close enough. Look at that. And now, the wave is kind of stuck right here, and look where Nasus is. He is in a very vulnerable position, because he can get ganked from almost any angle by my jungler. So he needs to push the wave as fast as he can. Which means I have the advantage, because he's being forced to do a position, to make a bad decision, and I get to kind of enjoy a relaxed lane state here. And if you look, he crashed the wave into my tower, so then my wave would start to push towards him. But since he's attacking the wave, now his minion wave has more minions than mine, so it's pushing back towards me again. which means the river here is wide open for somebody to emerge and gank him. So he doesn't have very good wave management, it seems, because he's putting himself in a position to be ganked. And that's basically how laning works, how wave management works, rather. Like, look at this. This is very vulnerable for him. But me, on the other hand, I can't really get ganked. I've got a ward in the one bush where somebody could gank me from. Oh, there's Elise. She's just gonna run here. Now, I'm gonna start to kill minions so that Nasus can't push and help. Okay, and... oh no, he ulted him. Why did he ult, dude? Okay, in that case, I'm gonna hard push this next wave. Rip. I'm gonna back here. I've got a lot of gold. I just want to make sure that he can't kill me. But I can't really fight him, you know? I can't really 1v1 a Nasus. He heals passively. He's also got the healing rune. And I just don't do enough damage to be able to get past all of that healing. So all I need to do is just make sure that he can't kill me. Wow, that's very sad. Okay, I assume he backed, so I'm just gonna push this real hard. See if I can get some vision in their jungle. So what I just did is a hard push. So usually the wave slow pushes all by itself, but if you kill the minion super fast, then you hard push it, and that can give you a very short chance to run into the enemy jungle and put a ward, or you can run mid for a roam. The point is, it gives you freedom. This guy's free farming basically. Okay, there's a ward in there. I just saw him duck over there and drop a ward, which means my jungler cannot gank. It's all good. It's fine. The wave is still here, so even if I don't kill him, the wave is gonna stay right here. Actually, it's gonna slow push, which is fine. Okay, we lost that fight. I'm not gonna bother.
Killing spree. Shut down.
There is a ward in here, so he could stop me if he wanted to. That'll really suck. Please. Very nice. Let's grab this. TP here. There's no wards, no wards, no wards. See if I can pull something. At what point should I be R'ing during team fights? Who should I target? What should I be doing during the fight? You can R late. Okay, Nasus ulted. In a team fight, you can R early in order to... Okay, I don't think he can actually beat me here. I'm just gonna allow him to deal some damage. You can R late for extra healing, but that's probably better in a 1v1 situation. I would say in a team fight you should R early, because if somebody can apply grievous wounds for you, then they can get rid of the big chunk of the initial healing of your R, because your R gives you a burst of healing before it does the healing over time. If you R early, you can avoid that. And it can help you gap close on some enemy carries if you really want to kill the enemy carries. Otherwise, it's probably fine to R later. Nice. Dude. This Ash's arrows are crazy consistent. If he was still alive, she would have killed him for sure. Okay, I just got a ton of gold. Let's see, what should I be doing during the fight? So, as a tank, you've got two options. As Mundo, you've got two options. You can chase the enemy carries and try and kill them. You can chase the enemy carries and kill them, because Mundo does some pretty good damage with his Q and his E. But in general, you should first think about peeling for your own carries. What peeling means is you're peeling the enemy off of your teammate. So usually peelers have CC, they have hard CC, so if somebody jumps on their teammate, they just hard CC them, and then the enemy can't do anything. With Mundo, though, the difference is you're peeling with damage. You're gonna tank a lot of damage, and you're going to deal a lot of damage with your Qs and your E. And that's how you discourage the enemy from attacking your carries. You just do enough damage that they're like, okay, this is a little too dangerous for me to keep going for these carries. So that's Mundo's peeling capabilities, but Mundo's also very adept at running down people, because Mundo's passive and his ult means that he can stick very well on enemy squishies, and enemy squishies probably can't kill you before you can kill them, which means it's just like, okay, I'm gonna get Thornmail for sure. Go straight up. So, in a team fight, first look at one thing. Are your carries in danger? If they are, you should probably run back and help and peel them. If they're not in danger, or if the team fight is a little more scattered, like there's people all over the place, running all over the place, you can chase down an enemy and kill them with your Q and your ult. So he ulted in. Oh, I got you. First, peel your carries. Next, run down the back line. Usually a tank with a lot of CC will only peel. That'll be their only job because they don't have enough damage to run down people. So what I'm doing here is I'm zoning. So this is another aspect of the team fight that Mundo's really good at, is since they can't kill me, I was zoning the enemy team, which means I'm getting up in their face, I'm really pissing them off, making sure that they cannot comfortably stop my team from getting that dragon. And the enemy team just doesn't know what to do, they just fall apart. Because Mundo is really, really big, he's really, really scary. Oh, he lived. So, in a team fight, first think zone the objective. Next, think peel your carries. And next, I do not have my ult, so I'm gonna run out of there. Next, you can run down the enemy. Sometimes it's easy to tunnel vision on chasing an enemy squishy. Do not tunnel vision. Make sure you keep a clear head. Check out your carries, check out the objective, that's what you want to worry about first. Running down and killing people is really fun, and that's my favorite part about playing Mundo, but it's very, very important that you keep a clear head and not tunnel vision. So, my enemy team is pinging Baron. I think, I have teleport, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to run bot and make sure this Nasus doesn't take this tower. And then if I want, I can teleport into a fight and help my team secure the Baron. But my team is really fed. See, it's 15 to 31, which means they can skirmish really, really well. So I'm just going to chill, farm, scare this Nasus away. He doesn't have teleport, so he can't help his team at all. That's why teleport's really, really strong. Nasus cannot kill me at this point. As far as I know. I do have Thornmail. Okay, he flashed. Yeah, I should know that Nasus's Wither is on a super short cooldown this late in the game, which means I can't really escape even if I wanted to. He did use his flash and his ghost though, which means he's totally out of the next fight, and his ult. So this guy's totally useless. So even though I did die there and it was dumb, I should not have died there. It was greedy by me. I thought I could 1v1 the Nasus, but what you gotta remember with Mundo is that you don't do any damage, so if you try to 1v1 somebody, in reality, all you're doing is annoying them until their team shows up to kill you. So no sums Nasus. Yeah, I'm not gonna TP there. Just doesn't seem smart. The Vigar is split pushing. He is teleport. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm peeling the Lucian by smacking Nasus with these cleavers. Make sure that Nasus cannot. The healing on Mundo's W is, so first of all, it deals damage in a circle around him. It's like no damage. It's like very minimal damage. But it's AoE, so it does help pushing a minion wave. Okay, my teammate just backed, so... But, so it does damage in a circle, and any damage that you take during it, you gain like a percentage of it back. Stores 35% of damage taken. So it's like Pike, Rengar, Tom Kench kind of. But he takes damage and he gains it as gray health. With that gray health, you will gain 100% of it back if, when you detonate, it, if there's an enemy champion in there, you gain all of that health back. If there's not a champion, but there is a minion... Oh, I hit her. If there's a minion there, then you don't gain as much of it back. Okay, so I'm going to try and peel this Lucian best I can. By just peeling with cleavers. That's all I'm doing, is I'm CCing the enemy so they're too slow to kill my carry. Yeah, so basically you want to you want to turn on your W at the start of a fight, or when you're about to take a lot of damage. It doesn't have to be at the start of a fight, but when you know that you're about to take a lot of damage, usually that's right when you step into the enemy team. So that's when you'll turn it on. And that way they'll do a lot of damage to you, but you'll gain it as gray health. And then if you can pop it with an enemy champion there, then you can gain all that health back. So basically, in the ideal scenario, you turn it on, run into the enemy team as 5, and they deal a ton of damage to you, and then you pop it and you gain all that health back. But you can also use it in lane. It's easiest against a melee character, right? Because a ranged character can stand outside of the range, which is not good. I'm gonna go ahead and put my link here, in case anybody wants to come watch. That Nasus did nothing for his team that game. In lane, you can do it for a trade. So if the enemy is stronger than you and they're going to jump on you and trade it and you're just trying to run away, you can do your W and then you can detonate it by pressing W again before the enemy walks out of the range, and then you'll kind of reduce some of the damage that you just took in that trade.